I can't see a thing in these sunglasses with this camera because they're polarized, and it means they pretty much blank out screens. So I'm just gonna hope and pray that it's recorded. To be honest, when I filmed in this exact position the other day, it just kept going in and out of focus, so sorry if that happens again. But good morning. It's still really snowy, but it's not snowing anymore. And I am off to my midwife appointment. This is my 25-week appointment. I remember when I went to my 15-week appointment, and she said that my next appointment was going to be 25, and I was like, that is a million miles away. And obviously it comes around so quick, it's scary how quickly time is going, but I'm excited. It's when it gets towards the end, obviously unless you need to, there's no more scans. It's literally just midwife appointments. But I've got all the reassurance, well, as much reassurance as I think I need, because she moves so much and I feel her kicking all the time. And I know I'm supposed to be taking note of like the pattern of the kicks and stuff, and like how frequent it is. And I just want to use this as a platform to say, like, if you are pregnant and you noticed a little bit of change in maybe how much you're feeling the move, please just ring your midwife, because it is so important, and that's what they're there to do. They're there to guide you and help you. But anyways, I'm gonna go pick up my nan as well, because my appointment's in like another town and we've not been there in a while, so I think we'll grab some lunch and get a coffee at least. And we've got a couple of things to do, like go in and out of banks and boring stuff like that. But hello, good morning, and happy Thursday. Midwife appointment done. I will check in and update you when I'm home. But we've popped into Sainsburys, and the Habitat home section is unbelievable. I actually had these glasses. Where did I just see them? So I had these cups before from, oh god, what was it? I can't remember, but they were expensive. They were not this cheap. They were about £40 for 4. And I'm not gonna lie, every time I took them out of the dishwasher, put them in the dishwasher, they'd smash. So I've got 4 new ones. I've just picked up 4. We don't really need these, so I'm not gonna be like silly. So I'm just gonna get the bigger ones, and the small ones I don't think will fit much drinking. So that's what I've gone for here, and I'll show you some other bits that I love. So Nan's picked up this, and I really appreciate that she's gone for it, because I want it, but I just don't have a home for it. It's like paper mache, so lightweight. Hi Nan.
Hi.
Hi. Also, really love this vibe too. Kind of looks a bit grubby in some lights, but it's almost like a bubble design. Oh, if they're a clearance. Nan, I like these. Oh, if there was more of these, I'd contemplate these actually, because you can. I like a glass that fits a lot of drinking. How nice are they if there was more of them? Like a bubble glass.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
They're reduced. Look. And these are nice. Wow, I actually really like Habitat.
Yeah, so do I. Like, it's a dip thing.
Oh, they're nice.
I love them.
They're really nice. Not to just make this a whole Habitat video. How good are these? These are my favourite.
And these.
And
nice.
this? What the hell would you put in this?
It's nice though. I like
It's
these
like a
ones.
speckle cream dream.
Got some
Oh,
lovely
I want to
things.
redo my kitchen so that everything looks so nice and cream
Oh,
and beige. So boring, aren't I? Oh my god, they've got plates. Oh, divine. Absolutely gorgeous.
Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play. Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving okay.
I'm showered and ready for bed at 7 p.m. Such a nice feeling. And Cass just rang me and asked me what I want for dinner. He's going to pick me up for dinner on the way home. Life is good. Apart from the fact I still haven't got my nails on. I forget until it gets to the end of the day, and then I look down and I'm like, whoa. Anyways, I'm going to head upstairs with you guys in a sec, because I want to talk you through my midwife appointment, which is really brief and quick. And then I thought, I always wanted to do this video And instead of doing it as a whole video, because I just feel like it's just not the type of video I do, I would just include it in this. And people ask me all the time, whenever I do a Q&A in my DMs all the time, can I do baby names I love and won't be using? And if you followed me for a really long time on Instagram, I always used to repost these videos because I literally find them like a really comfort video. So, you know, when you've got like a comfort Netflix series or something, I love putting on baby names I love but won't be using videos. They're just brilliant. And if you haven't had a baby name in your notes since you were 14, then who even are you? But I'm torn about, well, I wasn't going to show this, but I think I am. I had a delivery and I just wanted to run it past you guys. This was actually something that should have been a thing months and months ago. Right, I'm talking about 48, 49 quickly. I put it on hold. The first design was what I'm about to show you. Shorts and a hoodie, because you know I love shorts and a hoodie. But then everything went tits up. If you haven't watched the video explaining, I'll link it down below. I'll have to figure out which video it was because I literally just briefly mentioned it in a video. Maybe the first Vlogmas. Anyway, and then I nearly lost the brand and lost all the money from the brand. And I just thought, I'm never getting it back. I don't want to start again, blah, blah, blah. I had things ready to go. And the factory have finalised one of my next drops, which would have dropped in like August. How sad is that? And for months and months I was like, I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want to do it. But I feel like it was ready, and I have it here. It's very like, this 3-piece set. One item is new, I've never done it, and I know anyone that's supported 48, 49 understands why I love these tracksuits so much and why I just keep churning out tracksuits, because it's literally all I wear. Literally all I wear, other than these pajamas. Like, what was I in earlier today? What was that? What have I go on every single one of my vlogs? I'm only ever wearing tracksuits, so it's just so like authentic to me. And yeah, if you're a customer of 48, 49, you'll know the quality is the best, and I just wouldn't bring out anything that I didn't think was unbelievable. So I'm going to show you. I do like really minimal stuff, so it is still pretty minimal, and you're getting an exclusive because I don't think I'm going to post this anywhere else. But we have joggers, hoodie, and also a racer top, which I am most excited about because it's taken a while to get to the perfect racer style, super stretchy, not see-through, so you can wear it without a bra, and it's obviously a full set. I'm just so sad that there's just, I can't dwell. But my reasoning for showing you that, and my reasoning for getting that sample sent out to me now, I had a sample of it. Like I said, in the summer I literally have this exact hoodie here. I'll prove it. Is this it? No, it's my old one. See, I have that exact hoodie hanging up, which has been in my wardrobe for months and months and months. And yeah, I just lost all confidence and all hope. But now I'm like, shall I do it? What do you guys think? Do you guys want me to bring out more? I just still feel a bit like that, like, but seeing this, I know that like the quality is there. I love the designs. I still know people love minimalistic stuff, and some of the biggest brands, I'm not comparing myself to them, but they just pride themselves on having super high quality, whether it's like the smallest little design here or the like plain, you know, like Pangaea is one of the biggest brands ever, and they're known for just their plain hoodies and plain tracksuit bottoms. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, it excites me seeing this, and I could potentially have it ready like early 2023. But yeah, I'm scared. Yeah, I don't know. But I thought I'd show you because YouTube is definitely my safe space. It's my comfort. I trust my followers, and yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. But anyways, let's go upstairs and get all cozy, and then we can do baby talk. I forgot to bring my new glasses out of the car that I got in Sainsburys today. They were gorgeous, weren't they? Before we get into baby names, I forgot to mention, as I was coming upstairs, I was like, oh my god, I didn't state the obvious, because I just assume you guys are in my brain when I'm talking. The reason I'm saying doing another drop with 48-49 is a gamble is because of how much money I lost. So in case you're not sure, obviously when you have a brand, some people have investors, some people have, I don't know, whatever. It's all my money, and you have to buy your stock outright, which is hella expensive. And yeah, that is obviously a gamble you take in business, but I was always happy doing that because I just think no risks, no reward. But obviously when you've had that knockback, then that's when you're like, do I want to do this again? Anyway, not going to carry on talking about that. Just before we start the baby names, midwife appointment was so quick. It was like 10 minutes. They done her heartbeat, said she's very active, very wriggly. And it was just my chance to ask any questions I had. I'm going to keep this really short and sweet because I am doing a second trimester video at some point, like a recap. So yeah, it was very good. And my next one is when I'm 28 weeks, which will be in January. Baby names I love, but won't be using. Let me find my list that I probably started in. I wish it said the date that I first ever started it, but every time you obviously add to it or edit it, it just changes the date. Yeah, I've had this for a long time, but I am quite brutal. So there will be, I kind of wish I didn't do that actually, because there would have been names over the years that I probably loved, added on here and taken off. And it is quite precise, to be honest. This won't be super long. I've got a mix. Obviously we're having a girl, but I will do boy, girl, and I've also got a both column, which is obviously like gender neutral, which we love. We have picked the baby girl's name in case you don't know, and I'd say her name is gender neutral. It could be either. There's a blanket just over there, which is personalised. And I always said I wouldn't be that person that got personalised things before my baby's born, because obviously there is that tiny, well, I guess it's big, but there's a chance that A, it could be a different gender, but we're lucky it's a gender neutral name. Or B, you have your baby, it just doesn't look like that name that you envisioned, which I know happens a lot. But anyways, as it goes, there are items in the house with her name on. But I just think it would be so weird calling her anything else now, because we literally call her by her name. I'll do like boy, girl, boy, girl. Is that really confusing? No, it's fine. I love these names. Will I use one of these names in the future? What the hell? Kylie Cosmetics just DM'd me. I can't remember what I said. So let me recap in case I didn't say this. We don't know what names we're going to use in the future. We're pretty sure we know what we'd use as a boy name, but as time goes, we might change our mind. We might find a new name. Who knows? So you never know. We might use one of these names because I genuinely love these names so much. And I did put on my Instagram. When I get to the name, I'll tell you. But we were dead set on a girl name, which we pretty much changed at 12 weeks-ish. Well, whenever we found out the gender, which is so weird. Like, we found out it was a girl, and our girl name then went out the window. Weird. So, first boy name, loved this for years. I'm not going to go into detail with them all and give a story about all of them, because we will literally be here all day. Grayson. I was so sure through my early teenage years that my first son would be called Grayson. But pretty sure we won't use it because Cass thinks it sounds like Jason. And there's nothing wrong with that, but obviously when you've chosen a name and I just said I wasn't going to give an explanation, and here I am giving an explanation. I won't put too much into all of these, don't worry. So then at first, girl name is the baby's name, so we'll jump to the next one. This was the name we thought we'd always want and have, and that is Nola. And that was my typical name that when we found out we were pregnant, / found out we were having a girl, everyone was texting me like, baby Nola, like, because that is the name I always said to people, that will be my baby girl. And I still love it. I think it's a beautiful name. I love how short and sweet it is. I love how it's not that common. But I don't know, we just found out we were having a girl, and it's almost like what I said earlier, when sometimes you give birth and you don't think your baby looks like that name, which could happen. It just didn't feel like our name anymore, and we both agreed on it. It was so strange. Next up, boy name, Cruz. I really like the name Cruz. I've probably loved it since Victoria and David Beckham named one of their kids Cruz, gotta be honest. That's probably the first time I heard it. But I like all different spellings, like C-R-U-Z, like a cruise, like a boat cruise, which people might find a little bit weird. I just like the sound of the word cruise. And I think it sounds really cool. I think it sounds like a cool boy. Next girl name. I love this name so much. Like, I literally love this name so much. I think it's so beautiful. Capri. Capri. I love it. But one of the first times I mentioned it to Cass, he actually really likes it, but he was like, you literally love Capri Suns so much. Like, I genuinely love Capri Suns so much. And I say them both differently. Obviously they're spelled the same, but I say Capri Sun, but then I say Capri, like the place. Back to boys. Cree. Quite similar to Cruise, but Cree. I'm pretty sure is Kate and Rio Ferdinand's son called Cree. I know there's someone like that, because I remember it was on my list, and then I saw they had their baby and it's called Cree. I think it's her. And I was like, oh my god, I love that name. I really like that name. I don't know, I just don't know if we'd use it, but it's still on my list, because in a couple of years I might wake up and be like, I love that name. Next, girls. I've just realised my girl list is a little bit longer. Girl, Romy. I love the model Romy Stride. I don't know how you say her last name. Victoria's Secret model. That's the first time I heard that name. I really like it. I like how it sounds. And I personally like it R-O-M-E-E with like a little accent. Last one on my boys list is 7. It feels really criminal to be reading this out now. I'm literally halfway through and I'm like, I can't believe I'm letting this list out. 7, but spelled S-E-V-Y-N. I think it's cool, quirky, cute, and probably gender neutral actually. Yeah, definitely. Also really like that for a middle name as well. Next up, girls, Nyla. I love the name Nyla. I like N letters. Like, obviously I love Nola, love Nyla, I love Nala. I feel like there's a lot of Nalas at the moment. And also, I don't know if I can shake Lion King with Nala. But I like N words. Nyla, beautiful. Chef's kiss. Nyla Capri, imagine. Wow. I love all these names as middle names as well. So we've done boys, so I'm gonna go into ones that I personally would say could be either. So first one I've got is Oakley. I know Misha Graham's little nephew's just been called Oakley, but then I really like these little YouTube twins, which are like a part of a family channel, and one of the twins is called Oakley, and I always loved it for a girl, but then I hear it so much with boys, so I put it in the gender neutral because I just think it depends how you're feeling. Next girl name is Aria, which obviously Pretty Little Liars. Again, very common now, getting very common. I love the sound of it, I just don't think it's for me, but it's still on my list. Next up, gender neutral, Koa. I love it, but I have heard a couple of dogs called Koa, but I still love it. K-O-A. I think it's cool, short, sweet. I love a short name. And I also love a name that can't really be shortened, even though I'm the queen of, like, I literally shorten everyone's name. Like, I shorten everyone's name, so I'd probably call Koa K or something. Next up, Sailor for a girl. S-A-Y-L-O-R. I can literally picture this conversation with Cass. He was just like, no. And I was like, why? And he just said, like, no. Like, we're not having a sailor. Like, literally, like, a boat sailor. But it's, you know, if it's a bit like me with what I just said about Nala, with the association with Lion King. I guess if you have the association, you can't shake it, then it is what it is. Last one on my gender neutrals, which is Novi. And I heard this really recently, and I've never heard it since. And I love it. An N word again, N-O-V-I. Would I use it? I don't know. It's maybe a little bit off the wall for me. But I think I saw a baby girl called Novi, but I think it sounds quite boyish. So, and then I've got 2 more on girls, so I'll just fly through them. I've got Ari, which is A-R-I-E, but pronounced like the letter R and then E, Ari. And I know someone called A-V, and he's a boy, and I really love that as well actually. But I just like it's like you've put 2 letters together, like JJ, but it's an actual name. I just love it. I really like that name actually, and it's not common at all. I don't know anyone called Ari. And then I have, funny story, I would never use this because one of my best friend's baby's called this. Mila has been on my list forever, and I've told Aisha this before, and she's very flattered, but I just could never, I couldn't. Like, Mila is Mila. My little Mila, like, that is Mila, that is the only Mila in my eyes. But I also really like the twisted version, which is Mila as well. But again, I just don't think I'd use it because it's too close to Mila's name. And that is it. My battery is flashing, so I'm literally gonna really quickly end this vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is really random. It's like 2 videos in one. It's like a vlog and a baby name video. But I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know your favorite baby names if you're happy to share them. And don't judge. I do love unique names. Let me know if you want to guess baby girl's name down below. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye guys.